Hey there, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Palaza. In today's video, we have two topics that we're talking about, and then we're gonna dwell on them. But I don't want this video to be as long as video because I want you to hear the message. So if you're watching this video, please help my channel grow by subscribing. If you're a returning subby, welcome and welcome, and I hope that you kept those notifications on so that you get notified whenever I am uploading for a new video. If you're new to this channel, I'm SINAZOPALAZA and this is my YouTube channel. In this channel, we do so many things. We talk about self-love, self-talk, we motivate each other, and then we build each other, we protect each other, we make sure that we grow in individual parts of self by building our self-esteem, by building our self-acceptance and all those things. So today what we're talking about is accepting your failed relationship or friendship and letting go, because that's the only thing that will happen. All I've been hearing this week on Instagram, I think on social media, maybe let me say, is that keep your adult friendships and invest in them. But the reality is, do you really have? Do you? Do I have adult relationships or friendships that I want to keep and invest on? The answer is, I don't know your answer, but my answer is yes or no, I don't know. But what I want us to talk about today is that, do you really have to keep them? Maybe you will conclude and say we should keep them. What about people who have closed hearts for new friendships because of the broken friendships that they've been investing on keeping for the sake of keeping your adult friendship or relationship? What about a person who's going through a lot because of the betrayal that they have experienced in their relationship? Today I want us to sit down and talk about this. Number one thing I want us to talk about is that you need to accept whatever that is happening in your relationship, be it's your relationship, that is the romantic relationship, or it's a friendship. Realize that not everything is about you. What do I mean by accepting? Do follow your heart. What do I mean by that? I mean that if you want to cry about what is happening now, let's say for example your relationship is ending, your partner has betrayed you by cheating on you, or your partner has chosen another partner over you, and that hurts you. Or your best friend, or the person you thought was your best friend, has chosen another friend to be her or his best friend, and then that hurts you. Or the people that you thought were your friends are betraying you by saying things about you in your absence, things that they will never say in your presence. Are you happy with that? What do? Accept that. Accept that it is happening. Okay, now I'm getting betrayed by the people I love, or by the person that I love the most. And then what am I going to do about that? What I'm going to do is gonna cry. I'm going to cry about everything that is happening at this point. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry. Reflect on the relationship. Don't think about this. Yes, for you to heal, you have to go back to the stages where you remember when you met and all those things. Reflect on your experiences as to why. Okay, I met her at Wusu, so I've left Wusu. It's okay. Cut. Cut. Okay, so now my relationship is ending. What is really happening? Why is this relationship is ending? Is it me? Is it him? Is it him? Is it her? Whatever. So you are free to reflect on your experience with your relationship, and when you realize that you have done nothing wrong, you've done nothing wrong, or you have done something wrong, because sometimes we do things without knowing that they are wrong. We do things because we think that they are right at a specific time. We forget that they are wrong. Or maybe I do something because I feel like it's right for me. Then somebody else felt like it's not right for me. At this point, In this channel, we are living and following our hearts. So whatever that is right for you, do that. Accept that the relationship is ending. Cry, sit down, talk about it. Don't get tired about expressing how you feel, because that's part of your healing. And as much as you say something, you will heal. So, number one, of letting go, I want us to say, learn to detach. Learn to detach. To detach. How do I learn to detach? Okay, fine. This was my friend. I've been with this person for almost 5 years. What do I do now? Because wherever I go, people expect me to go with this person. Wherever I am, people expect me to be with this person. And the reality is, I can't be with this person because this person is not right for my mental health. Then what do you have to do? Learn to detach. Stay in your own lane. Lane. Stay there. Don't call them. Don't text them. If it means deleting their numbers, delete their numbers. Because one of the things that helped me to detach from my friendships was deleting my friends' numbers. I deleted their numbers and I never received any calls from them. That way, I realized that that was not a good friendships for me. I didn't associate myself with the right group of people, or I had a problem at the time with the people that I thought were my friends. It's okay. Next, what do? You stop texting them. You stop looking at their WhatsApp status. You stop everything that has to do with them. And then you go to God about them or about you. Because sometimes it might be you. Ndim who's causing this friendship to not work. But okay, we are living in a world where people are not able to come to you. But sinazo nguwe wenzo enobinosi. Therefore, we don't feel comfortable near you, or we don't feel like you belong into this friendship again. Even all those things. What else do I do? Which is number two. What do I do? Number two, what do? You build sense of self. How do you do that? I know that it's not easy when you've been surrounded by this other person, like you've been surrounded by your partner in a romantic relationship. You were living with your partner maybe, and now you no longer stay with this person. Or in a friendship, you were always with these people. You come from work, they are there. You go to work, they are there. On Friday, you meet. You have your girls outing. Saturday, you're having picnics. Sunday, you go together to church. How do you now build sense of self? How do you do that? I know it's not easy, but this is what you can do. Distance yourself from them by not going to some of these places. Like, you can only go to work if you see them at work. You can only go to work and church. You really don't have to go out. I know that you don't have to punish yourself because you are no longer part of the friendship, or you're no longer part of the relationship with your partner now, so you can't go to the place you used to go to the place. But to avoid that, to build the sense of self, you need to avoid those people. Why? Because when people see you, they can ask you, upus nazo. If in a good relationship, hayi bo, bra, ndabona umntu wakho. Hayi bo sinazo, ndibona umntu wakho. Ofisha umntu wakho, akasengomntu wakho. And then if it's a friendship, and then niphangela nobabini, it's fine. Go to work. If you need nikhonza nobabini, go to church. But do you really have to go and hang to the same spots that you were hanging with your friends? There is no need. There is what is called in life solo date. You can do that. Learn to do that. Different restaurant than the one that you used to go with to your friend. If you want to go to a pub or whatever, go to a different one. Change the sport, because what you're doing now is your sense of self. You want to belong. You want to belong on you. You no longer belong to the relationship. no longer belong in the friendship. That's number 2. We go to number 3. You should know that not all friendships were meant to make it. They were not meant to last forever. We always say, woo, when we take pictures, woo, friends forever. Not all of them, they are meant to be forever. When the time comes for a person to live your life, they will live. When the time comes for you to meet a new friend, you will meet a new friend. And it will be a genuine friend. Without you judging, umntana abantu ba, yo, hey, njengoba lo wefuna bayichomi yam, uzandithini because mna andisazifuni iitshomi. Because if something oyenze ngomnye umntana, now kufika omnye umntana, don't do that. Don't close your heart. We're only living a life that we don't know uba izophela nini. Mna ke into engasoze ndiyenze kuzincisa ii-friendships, ne? But yes, I am hesitating to invest like let's do this, no? Keep it up at the talking stage, your relationship yet, friendship yet, whatever it is. Maybe like talking stage. Yes, this is today, is teen. All those things, the birthdays, no, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready for those things. But we really don't have to rush ourselves. You don't have to rush to yourself to ba ube nezinye iitshomi or ube nabanye abantu to go with. You really don't have to do that. Remember, what we do here is we let go. Number 4, what you can do is be realistic about your part in the relationship, about the part in your friendship. If somebody asks you, Sinazo, andisakuboni nolona, what happened? I know that you don't owe anyone an explanation, but when someone asks, you have a right to tell them the truth. Like Lanity, you know what? Okay, I understand my friendship ended and I really don't know what I did. It's okay. Sometimes you know why you ended your relationship. I ended my relationship with ABC because I realized that it was toxic for me. I was no longer ready to live in that state of life. Just be realistic. So that ungahlala unenyungu loba xa umbona endleleni umuntu uqoma, yho, ndizabaleka xa ndimbona or ndizadlula ndingambulisi. No. You really don't have to greet umuntu obukade uclose naye. You really don't have to greet that person. It's worse in the stage of letting go. It can take you years, it can take you months just to greet. But when you don't have a problem with greeting, you can just say hi, end of discussion. You really don't have to ask ba unjani, because the moment you ask someone unjani, how are you? And then the person will take you back, or it's possible you take that person back. And at this point, I am not a fan of doing that, because I believe that once you betray me, you're capable of killing me. I don't mean physically killing me, but many ways of killing, okay? Number 5, you need to set boundaries for yourself. What do I mean by that? You need to set boundaries for yourself. Okay, fine. Now I really don't have a person that I call a best friend, or I don't have a person that I'm dating at the moment, which means I can go on a date with anyone that I want to. That's that's tip number 1. That's the nicest thing about being single. You go out with anyone that you want to go with, and please do yourself a favor. If you just left a relationship, don't be in a hurry to take whatever that is coming your way. Oh, Jesus, I don't know how can I preach this, but take my word. Don't take whatever that is coming your way. Don't take anything that is coming your way. They may all come, but you don't have to hurry to choose. Kunzima apha phandle apha. Just imagine indlela ngo-happy ngayo for all the time you have spent phaa kulaa relationship usandophuma kuyo. Kunzima. But now when you set boundaries for yourself, you tell yourself that, you know what, okay, I'm gonna give them my number because I love my cell phone. So umntu ndizavele ndimblock if ndimblock, if andimblock andisimblock. But what I want to is date anytime soon. Or set your boundaries in friendships, and tell yourself that, you know what, I may have a friend or I may have a colleague friend, and I want it to end there at work. So definitely when you have a colleague friend, you will have his or her number. You will send documents, you will share the secret opinion on WhatsApp and all of that, and it ends there. Don't call them the weekend. But it doesn't call. Friday after school, you go to your places. Friday after work, you go to your places. If anina weekend emsebenzini, it's okay. You really don't have to build a relationship. Uqale ngokwakho phansi? No, you don't have to. There is no need. Number 6. Oh, which is something that no one talks about. Do not wait for an apology. From a failed friendship, from a failed relationship, don't wait for an apology from whoever you have left or whoever have left you. Don't wait for an apology. I won't dwell on much on this because no one is gonna give you. All you can do is write about how you feel. Take a diary, take a book, write about how you feel. Write them a love letter and burn it. I believe in that. Write it down. Tell them everything that you want to tell. Tell your story the way you want to tell it. Because it's not like they're gonna read it anyway, because you're gonna burn it. You can burn that love letter. That's one thing that you can do. So when you express yourself, tell yourself, you know what, in this month, that is July, okay, fine. I'm gonna write him a letter. I'm gonna write her a letter. I'm gonna write my best friend letters. Write her letters. Write her letters. If you feel like not burning them, you can put them in a place where you can see them every day, every day, every day. But what I know is that in a week or two, you will stop writing those letters because now we have a heart. You'll stop writing those letters. You will burn them. After burning those letters, you are ready to move on, have another friendship, have another relationship, because life goes on. Also, that is the last bullet. You need to cut all ties with this person. If you follow them on Instagram, you follow them on WhatsApp, you follow them on Facebook, don't do this. As I've said in tip number 1, detach kaloku mntasekhaya. Sibalandela. And if ubulandela neetshomi zakhe kufacebook, okay, ndimblokile ke uzola, so but egqibeleni emazi nje uzola uzambona kulonwabo. Block on olonwabo. Block them. Block them. I know that they are his friends or they are her friends, ne? But you are free to block them. Because egqibeleni, one thing you should know, iitshomi yetshomi yakho ayetshomi yakho. Ichomi yomntu wakho ayotshomi ayingoyitshomi yakho. So if you see things, if you don't want to see things and you want to move on, that is, you accept and let go, you're gonna do what I'm telling you to do. If you're watching this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my videos, share my videos, and watch my Instagram at SINAZOPALAZA. Bye. I love you so much. I'm posting this video now. I hate this. Are you? Yes. Bye. I love you so much. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for supporting me.